So Gary, you did a thing called Pecha a while ago, which is like a story sharing platform, isn't it? And then you asked to deliver your story, which is a very personal thing, and you did so in front of an audience of maybe 40 or 50 people. How did that feel doing that?
Well, the story I spoke about was my fight against esophageal cancer. I was a bit apprehensive at first about talking because I don't normally do public talking. In fact, that was the first time I actually did.
Because this was like a story sharing platform, wasn't it, that we ran here?
Yeah, it was about, basically it was sort of like a life story prior to the cancer and my fight against cancer and how my life has changed since the cancer. So I did that story and quite a lot of people took it to heart because you don't really expect your life to change suddenly.
So you had a successful fight against cancer.
Yeah, I did.
You've been in all sorts of newspapers, press. You've become a bit of a media star in the area.
Well, some people say that, yeah. Because since doing the Pecha story, I've done work with Matt Millen and Matt Millen Cancer, and also the Christie. And because of my work with Matt Millen, they held an event called the Starlight Supper, which was with Smooth Radio. And because of the work I've done with them and some of the interviews and being in the national newspaper and local newspaper, they asked me would I actually do my story as part of the evening's event. So I went down to Salford Quays to their studios, told my story about my fight against cancer, how it's changed my life, and that was aired during the evening of the event.
So a lot of the attention with story sharing is always, well, what's the impact it's had on the audience? But we're also interested at MojoLife in the interest or the impact it's had on you as the storyteller. So what's it done for you sharing this personal journey you've been on?
I'm a quite reserved character, so I'm not very outgoing speaking wise, and the Pecha was like the first time I've actually done one of these stories or done any public speaking in front of an audience. So when I first was approached by yourself to do my story, I was willing to speak, to open about the cancer I'd had and making it more aware to people. But to actually stand up in front of a group of people, I think it's more daunting doing it in front of people you know.
And these are all your colleagues really,
yeah, than actually doing it in front of a group of strangers.
Yes.
So since doing that, it's actually I've become more open and more confident in speaking in front of people. So I think if I hadn't actually had that experience or that opportunity to tell my story, I don't think anything on the back of that would have actually happened.
So Gary, would you endorse this story sharing stuff then?
If anybody's like I was can get tongue tied very quickly and is a bit apprehensive, but this is a way to to become more confident in front of people, speaking to people. Yeah. So yeah, I would do it again. Yeah. More happy to do it now than I was. What was it, about 2-3 months ago of doing anything like this.
Gary, thank you very much.
Thank you.